What's going on, everybody? Today I want to talk about my 2025 fishing season. Starting out, first event of the year is on a home body of water in Lake Havasu. Now, I've only ever really fished Havasu in April to June, so going in January will definitely be a change for me. Definitely going to get some time on the water for that event and make sure I have it dialed in. The event after that we're going to hit up is the championship, which we qualified for this past season, which is on Lake Fork. If you bass fish, you know Lake Fork, you know it holds giants. It is going to be a absolute slugfest. Then in April, we are back at Havasu for our local championship qualifier for 2026, which, like I said, last time I talked about Lake Havasu, this is about the time that I fish it. I'm super excited for this event. I feel real confident going into that tournament, and we still have to put some time on the water because it could be spawning time, it could be post. It all depends on weather coming in, but we were there roughly that time of year, 2 years ago, and there were some fish on beds, and there were some fish that were post-spawn, some fish that were still pre-spawn. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what the water temp is that event. After that, we have Dale Hollow, which is in Tennessee. I haven't done much research on it yet, so I'm looking forward to really doing a deep dive into that lake before I even get there, and kind of get an understanding of how it fishes, and what we're looking for in that body of water. In the end of May and going into June, we are going back to 10 Killer, where the championship was this past year. I'm looking for redemption on that body of water. We had a great day one. We were sitting in 20th, and we just kind of fell short and flat on day two. Try not to repeat that going back there, but I definitely think it's going to be a reaction bite, probably spinnerbaits, chatterbaits. It was one on a 6-inch mag draft and also a spinnerbait, and that was in March. So it'll definitely be interesting going back that time of year. We probably will keep that jig in our hand like we did, and really just go check out some other areas that we didn't get to look at the first time we were there. After that event, we are heading to New York. We're going to go to Lake Champlain. This event is going to be a smally slugfest. It is 2,600 miles one way, 38 hours from my house. That event, I'm going to be carpooling with Cayman Rasmussen. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to drive up to him, grab his trailer, load up the truck, and we are going to make the trek all the way up there. That is a body of water that I'm most excited for, just because of how far it is to travel. It's going to be smallies. There's been plenty of Bassmaster events on that lake. There's been plenty of tournaments on that lake. It'll definitely be a new experience for me. And lastly, we finish up the season back in Texas at Toledo Bend. Toledo Bend holds giants. It should be a great time of year to be there, and I am ecstatic for this entire season. It couldn't have set up any better. It's spaced out for me, especially with how much I have to travel. One way in travel is 8,400 miles this year. But we're going to go for it. We're going to go test our skills at the next level and really see where we are and how we face up against the rest of the country rather than just staying local. And I'm beyond excited for this season. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you guys want to follow along this season, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. and I look forward to talking to you guys soon.